Hello everyone, and today I have made a fletching table type thing. It's for fletching arrows. It's just a design that I got sent a cool little picture of one, and I decided to make one. This is a bamboo cup for putting all the arrowheads in. I made this little bamboo mug out of a piece of bamboo that I found on the beach, and I just sort of hot glued it on. I've got some plywood here. I drilled some holes in the wood to store feathers so that they don't blow everywhere while you're trying to cut them up. This is my little feather cutting bench, so this thing can slide in and out as far as you need it. You take your feather, you put it on the table, you slice the feathers open, and you can glue them on here. I've just used a couple of pegs to secure the arrow thing here. These new arrows that I'm making are made with seashells, and there's little cap gun caps, and I'll describe the arrow later in the video. But it's just sort of a bunch of random stuff that I found lying around. This arrow is an extra long arrow, which is why it has 3 sets of fletching, and it's also extra heavy because of the metal. There's just a lot of metal in the head and the aluminium foil tape, and you wouldn't think it's much, but it kind of adds up over a while. Although it does help that these main chambers are hollow. I haven't filled the warhead portion of the arrow with any explosives or anything, so these are just hollow. There's a little bit of explosives in there, but not very much, and it's just like little toy cap gun caps from the store, so nothing super dangerous. It's just sort of a cool little thing. And yeah, originally I did think about making an industrial production line by making a bunch of these and then having them all slide on a rail so that I could just sort of, you know, spit arrows out really fast and then maybe mechanize it. But then I thought, do I have the wood for that or the patience, and do I really need that many arrows right now? And I was like, no. So currently we've just got one little prototype. This little board is also good for cutting up the seashells and making arrowheads from tin cans or computer parts. And then there's a little extra plate over the back where I can just sort of store extra parts. That way I've got 2 separate benches to work with. I've got one where I can cut the feathers and splint, you know, scissor the perf board and whatever I'm using for the arrowhead. And I've got another bench part to store that, like arrowheads or whatever that I'm about to use, but not quite, and maybe some glue. And I put these little props under here so that it sort of digs into the ground, and there's a little gap under here. I've shaped them like that so that they sort of dig in a little. That way I can sit it on the ground and I can easily pick it up. My hand can just sort of slide under here instead of having to awkwardly grab it around the sides. And that's my little fletching table. Thanks for watching, and oh wait, no, this is not the end of the video yet. I'll give a quick little explanation of the arrow and then I'll end the video. Hello everyone, today I have made this abomination of an arrow. It's an old car antenna. Actually no, not a car antenna, it's one of those magnet sticks that's telescopic. And I've gone ahead and I've put a, what's it called? What are those things you eat sushi with? It's one of those stick things that you eat sushi with. You know, I put that over here, and then I've taken a seashell, and then I've taken a little explosive cap gun round, and then I've taken like a whole bunch more explosive cap gun rounds and put it in here. And then I found a giant seagull feather, and I split it into fletching, and I got some aluminium foil tape to freeze the telescopic thing here. Then I got a piece of dowel, and then I got some more seagull feathers, and then some more seagull feathers, and now I have this monstrous arrow of doom, which isn't actually all that good, but I think it looks kind of cool, and I spent long enough on it that I'm going to make a video. So yeah, that's it.